The tropical weather outlook for the North Atlantic, Caribbean Sea, and the Gulf of Mexico. Tropical cyclone formation is not expected in the next 7 days. You're listening to NOAA Weather Radio, All Hazards, station KEC95. This transmitter serves the upper northeast coast of South Carolina at a frequency of 162.400 MHz from Amer, South Carolina. For detailed weather information for your location, including extended forecasts and additional observations, visit the National Weather Service Wilmington's website at www.weather.gov/ILM. The next 4 types at Springmead Pier in Myrtle Beach will be a low tide at 3:22 a.m., a high tide at 9:16 a.m., a low tide at 3:35 p.m., and a high tide at 9:47 p.m. The next 4 types at Woodhead Bay Entrance South Jetty will be a low tide at 4:20 a.m., a high tide at 10:18 a.m., a low tide at 4:28 p.m., and a high tide at 10:56 p.m. The beach water temperature at Springmead Pier is 85 degrees. Here are the 2 a.m. observations. In Myrtle Beach, it was clear. The temperature was 79 degrees, the dew point was 62, giving a relative humidity of 56%. The wind was variable at 5 miles an hour. The pressure was 30.15 inches and falling. In North Myrtle Beach, it was clear. The temperature was 71 degrees, the dew point was 64, giving a relative humidity of 78%. The wind was north at 3 miles an hour. The pressure was 30.14 inches and falling. Here are the weather conditions around the Carolinas. At Whiteville, fog was reported with a temperature of 67. At Wilmington, it was clear with a temperature of 68. It was mostly cloudy with a temperature of 74 at Charleston and 70 at Florence. At Columbia, it was cloudy with a temperature of 76. It was fair with a temperature of 64 at Conway and 73 at Georgetown. The latest marine observations within the last 2 hours as of 2 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At Frying Pan Shoals Buoy, the wind was east at 12 knots. Water temperature was 83 degrees. Wave height 4 feet. Wave period 6 seconds. Swell height 2 feet. Swell period 6 seconds. At Sunset Beach near Shore Buoy, the wind was east at 12 knots. At Edisto Buoy, the wind was east at 8 knots. Water temperature was 85 degrees. Wave height 4 feet. Wave period 6 seconds. Swell height 3 feet. Swell period 6 seconds. Dry high pressure will build across the area through Thursday before shifting offshore Friday. A series of mid-level disturbances will move across the area Thursday night into Saturday, increasing rain chances. Temperatures a little below normal through Friday will return near to above normal for the weekend and early parts of next week. Rain chances decrease over the weekend, but unsettled weather will return early next week. And now taking a look at the forecast for the Grand Strand and surrounding area. Issued at 1:21 a.m. Rest of tonight, mostly clear. Lows in the lower 70s. East winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Thursday, mostly sunny. Highs in the mid-80s. East winds 5 to 10 miles per hour, becoming southeast in the afternoon. Thursday night, mostly cloudy. A chance of showers after midnight. Lows in the mid-70s. Southeast winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Chance of rain 30%. Friday, mostly cloudy. A chance of showers in the morning, then showers likely with a chance of thunderstorms in the afternoon. Highs in the lower 80s. South winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Chance of rain 70%. Friday night, a chance of thunderstorms. Showers likely. Lows in the mid-70s. Southwest winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Chance of rain 70%. Saturday and Saturday night, showers likely with a chance of thunderstorms. Highs in the upper 80s. Lows in the mid-70s. Chance of rain 70%. Sunday and Sunday night, partly cloudy. A chance of showers and thunderstorms. Highs around 90. Lows in the upper 70s. Chance of rain 50%. Monday through Tuesday night, partly cloudy with a chance of showers and thunderstorms. Highs in the lower 90s. Lows in the mid-70s. Chance of rain 40%. Wednesday, mostly sunny with a chance of showers and thunderstorms. Highs in the upper 80s. Chance of rain 50%. The coastal waters forecast for the following: coastal waters from Little River Inlet to Myrtle's Inlet, South Carolina, out 20 nautical miles. Issued at 1:05 a.m. Rest of tonight, east winds 5 to 10 knots. Seas 2 to 3 feet. Thursday, east winds 5 to 10 knots. Seas 2 to 3 feet. Thursday night, southeast winds 10 knots. Seas 2 to 3 feet. A chance of showers after midnight. Friday, south winds 10 to 15 knots. Gusts up to 20 knots in the afternoon. Seas 2 to 3 feet. A chance of showers in the morning, then showers likely with a chance of thunderstorms in the afternoon. Friday night, southwest winds 15 to 20 knots with gusts up to 25 knots. Seas 3 to 4 feet. Showers likely. A slight chance of thunderstorms in the evening, then a chance of thunderstorms after midnight. Saturday, west winds 10 to 15 knots. Gusts up to 20 knots in the morning. Seas 2 to 4 feet. Showers likely with a chance of thunderstorms. Saturday night, southwest winds 5 to 10 knots. Seas 2 to 3 feet. Showers likely with a chance of thunderstorms in the evening, then a chance of showers after midnight. Sunday, west winds 5 to 10 knots, becoming south 10 to 15 knots. Seas 2 to 3 feet. A chance of showers. Monday, southwest winds 10 to 15 knots, increasing to 15 to 20 knots. Seas 2 to 4 feet. A chance of showers and thunderstorms. Winds and seas higher and near thunderstorms. The offshore waters forecast for the following: Cape Fear to 31 north from 20 nautical miles to 1,000 fathoms. Issued at 10:56 p.m. Tonight, east winds 5 to 15 knots. Seas 3 to 6 feet. Scattered showers and thunderstorms. Thursday, east winds 5 to 10 knots. Seas 3 to 5 feet. Scattered showers and thunderstorms. Thursday night, south to southeast winds 5 to 15 knots. Seas 3 to 4 feet. Scattered showers and thunderstorms. Friday, south to southwest winds 15 to 25 knots. Seas 3 to 5 feet. Scattered showers and thunderstorms. Friday night, southwest winds 15 to 25 knots. Seas 3 to 6 feet. Saturday, west to southwest winds 15 to 25 knots. Seas 3 to 6 feet. Saturday night, west to southwest winds 5 to 15 knots. Seas 3 to 5 feet. Sunday, variable winds 5 to 15 knots, diminishing to less than 10 knots. Seas 3 to 4 feet. Sunday night, south to southwest winds 5 to 15 knots. Seas 3 to 4 feet. Monday, southwest winds 10 to 15 knots, becoming 10 to 20 knots. Seas 3 to 5 feet. Monday night, southwest winds 15 to 20 knots. Seas 3 to 6 feet. Through Thursday evening. Surf forecast for the beaches of Horry County. There is a low risk of rip currents for the beaches. Remember that rip currents are always possible, especially around low tide and near jetties and piers. The surf will be 1 to 2 feet north of Myrtle Beach and around 2 feet from Myrtle Beach southward, with east winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. The ultraviolet index at noon indicates a high risk of harm from unprotected sun exposure. The surf outlook for the Horry County beaches: an increased risk of rip currents could develop for Saturday and Sunday with surf heights around 2 feet. The tropical weather outlook for the North Atlantic, Caribbean Sea, and the Gulf of Mexico. Tropical cyclone formation is not expected in the next 7 days. The next 4 types at Springleaf Pier in Myrtle Beach will be a low tide at 3:22 a.m., a high tide at 9:16 a.m., a low tide at 3:35 p.m., and a high tide at 9:47 p.m. The next 4 types at Winnipeg Bay Entrance South Jetty will be a low tide at 4:20 a.m., a high tide at 10:18 a.m., a low tide at 4:20 p.m., and a high tide at 10:56 p.m. The beach water temperature at Springmead Pier is 85 degrees. Here are the 2 a.m. observations. In Myrtle Beach, it was clear. The temperature was 79 degrees, the dew point was 62, giving a relative humidity of 56%. The wind was variable at 5 miles an hour. The pressure was 30.15 inches and falling. In North Myrtle Beach, it was clear. The temperature was 71 degrees, the dew point was 64, giving a relative humidity of 78%. The wind was north at 3 miles an hour. The pressure was 30.14 inches and falling. Here are the weather conditions around the Carolinas. At Whiteville, fog was reported with a temperature of 67. At Wilmington, it was clear with a temperature of 68. It was mostly cloudy with a temperature of 74 at Charleston and 70 at Florence. At Columbia, it was cloudy with a temperature of 76. It was fair with a temperature of 64 at Conway and 73 at Georgetown.